All right. Good evening, everybody. Tonight we are talking to you on Monday, being a shareholders presentation to anyone that is a current shareholder or a prospective shareholder that is looking to become a business partner with us as we build various ventures that are gold backed, and they are all going to be earning from real gold from mining, which is our core product and our first product that we're trying to get going. And from that, we will make real profits. All right. And then everything that we do is designed to create long-term shareholder value while uplifting communities. Now, I just want to point out just one thing. If you look at the name, it says Aureus Alliance Holdings. I'm going to explain Aureus and Alliance. I'm sure those two are self-explanatory. The name and Alliance meaning relationships, but holdings, I just want you to be clear. You are not just buying gold here or a mining operation share. You are buying a share in a company that is going to be doing a lot more than just the gold mining, which it is doing now. So please understand for future possibilities that this is going to be a lot greater than what we even can present right now, because right now we're presenting on the gold mining main. But what happens when all the other ventures come into play? It's going to be a lot higher and a lot greater. So please think of that before we go into this whole presentation. Right. I thought I needed to say that. All right, let's move on. If I can get my slide to move, there we go. All right, so folks, when you buy shares in Aureus, you are going to get offered structured share ownership in a gold mining venture. Like I said, that is our first core product, right? I will explain in a later slide where that happens and how it happens. So each share represents participation in the company's long-term mining operations and profit distribution. Like when I say long-term mining operations, mining is not a cheap thing. There's a lot that goes into even setting up a mine. And a lot of us that have been around for a while in Aureus already know how long it's taken and all the setbacks that we've had. But nonetheless, the company is still doing its best to get us going. All right. One of the latest updates was that the EMA document was signed and was taken to the Harare office. We're just waiting for them to send it back to us, but it has not happened yet. However, the team in the background is still working on the other things that need to be done in the background so that when we do open the mine with that document in place, that we will be able to get going as soon as possible. All right. Remember, the reason for the delays are also, if I can just be totally honest, Don was saying this himself the other day in front of us and two other people. If we choose to do things our way and jump the gun or break this law or don't abide this legal requirement or this compliancy document or things like that, we could totally lose that piece of land and anything that we have put into it, whether that be machinery wise or equipment wise or anything to do with that, like licensing or licenses to mine and stuff like that. And that has up until now been a very expensive exercise. So we do not want to jeopardize that. So we are doing everything according to the book. And sometimes that in its own can be an exercise that is not easily achievable when you do not know where to go and what to do. But however, that being said, Donovan and the team that are behind the mining part of the business are on it. They are working on it and they are getting everything that is needed done so that we can get mining. All right. I must admit, our COO is hands-on daily. I've heard the messages that he's sending to Donovan and JP, because in the last few days, JP has been around me and I often hear him listening to Watson's messages. And he is giving constant updates to JP. And they are constantly giving him the feedback then on what he needs to do and how he needs to do it. So, folks, behind the scenes, you don't hear about it, but there is work being done. and we are working hard at getting operations going. All right. So it's long term. It's not cheap. It's not like paying money now and then it's going to be gone in 1 month. We are paying money for something that's going to last, and we have a 10-year plan in place. All right. I said I was going to be short, but somehow I just have to say things that everyone understands. All right, moving on. All right, where or how are we going to do what we are saying we're going to do? Well, first of all, we do already have one eco-friendly gold wash plant on the land. It should have gone live by May. I do apologize. The slide is still saying May. I don't know how I overlooked that because I updated this slide recently, but maybe this is an older version that came up tonight. I do apologize. So when the plant goes live, we are obviously going to be powering it by renewables. It's going to ensure clean, sustainable mining. We are not doing anything like strip mining, blast mining, chemical mining, shaft mining, like I know in South Africa. My grandfather worked on a shaft years ago. So none of that. We are doing everything that is going to just be eco-friendly to the land. When we are done, we will then rehabilitate the land and restore it to a viable and natural state. And once production has started, and does start, should I say, all production will be transparently reported to shareholders in your dashboard. You will be able to see that. So where are we going to do this? Well, great question. We already do have 250 hectares of greenfield site in Cadona, and that has already been tested, and it contains a minimum of 2.16 tons of placer gold in the top 80 centimeters. Now, I can just add slightly to that. Donovan has explained to us, and JP himself as well has said this a few times, that is just a test that was done to get a valuation of what our property could potentially be so that we could get the legal requirements going. However, for you as a shareholder, you need to know that we can actually go 18 meters deep, not just 80 centimeters. So if you want to, you can work it out for yourself. If 80 centimeters is giving you 2.16 tons, imagine the potential of how much more could be under that between the 80 and the 18 meters. There could be a lot more gold or minerals of other kinds as well. Because in the area that we are mining, there are other mines mining other minerals. So that tells us there could be deposits of like chrome or platinum in the area as well, because I know there are 2 or 3 mines around us that are mining those specific elements as well. All right. So folks, when the wash plant goes live, we will hopefully also have another 10 plants live by December, if all goes well with all of the negotiations that we already have in place with a lot of shareholders and people that are looking to put money into the business and become business partners. We will then be able to get those 10 wash plants up by December. And then by next December, which is December 2027, we are looking to have 30 wash plants in total on the land. When we do that, we would then, if the current price of around about $130,000 per kilogram is still at that level, maybe it will go higher, maybe it will go lower, then you would look at a dividend price of approximately $178. All right. Now, folks, I just have to admit, these dividends are worked out on a production model, which JP has worked out according to the machinery, the capacity, the daily hours of operation, the recovery rate of gold, which is, I think, about 1 gram of gold per ton. So there's a lot of calculation that goes into it. But as much as that calculation is a figure, it could still change because maybe the gold price is not the same, or maybe the recovery rate is not the same, or maybe the production for the day is higher or lower than our average that we are working out. So it's just an estimated calculation that we're giving you, all right? Just to let you know, all right? So how are dividends created, and how are you going to get paid, or when will you get paid? So if we can just look at the top right-hand side first. Gold or other minerals. Like I said just now, there is chrome and platinum in the area as well. We may just find copper, we may find diamonds, we might find zinc. So there could be other minerals. Once we have mined that and it is processed and sold for revenue, the company will first take off expenses because that is what needs to cover the mining. Then the profits after that are divided between all the shareholders, which is, or should I say shares, which is 1.4 million shares. All right. So nothing comes from selling new shares, because there are still a lot of people that are asking, why am I not receiving dividends? Because I see sales, but I don't see dividends. Folks, dividends, if you go to the top left, are payments from company profit. They are not from you selling shares to someone. That is a totally different part of the business, which I will explain on Wednesdays. I will touch on it just now in the latest slide, but it's called the affiliate side of the business. So the dividends are only paid when profit is available, which means we would have to mine first. Up until now, no mining has happened. So we could not and we have not paid any dividends as yet. So if Aureus Alliance Holdings earns profit, which means it has mined and it's sold gold or minerals, then it would earn profit. And when that happens, us that are shareholders would share in it. So there is no doubt that when the profits are there, that we should not get it. So please don't feel that, oh, you've heard someone got dividends. They got paid by Aureus. No, no one has. The people that have got paid by Aureus up until now have only been the people that are working the affiliate side of the business. All right. So when are dividends paid? So dividends are linked to production, and we have a few milestones. So let me explain that. Currently, we are in the first milestone, which is a 0 to 50 tons. Once we are between those two figures of gold production per annum, we will be paid quarterly, which is January, April, July, and October. That means if you want to shorten it to remember, it's J Joe. If we reach our second milestone, which is between 50 to 99 tons, that would be paid twice a year, and that would be in April and October. I would say this should take us between 6 to 8 years to get through that phase, that milestone. And then anywhere from 8, 9, 10 years, if we get it done a little bit earlier, it might be 8, but if we sort of do it on an average, we might get it done in 10 years. If we can get to 100 tons or more, the dividends are paid once a year, and that will be in April. So just to clarify quickly, shares that you purchase must work for 3 months before they start earning their first dividends. All right, so if I buy shares today, it does not mean I will get paid at the end of this month or at the end of the next month. Because remember, like I said, our dividend payout months are only January, April, July, and October. So just to give you an example, if you look at the bottom right of the screen, if you buy in April or you have bought in April, you would not qualify or did not qualify for July payout. Your first dividend would only then get paid in October. Then your cycle continues. Like you bought in your first one, payout would be in October, then it would be January, then it would be April, then it would be July. All right, so just to let you know on the top right, how dividends grow. Remember, one of the things that determines our dividends is obviously the gold price, which I did explain just now, but another one is our production. So as the company grows, which means we're expanding, which means we're putting more wash plants out, that just means the profits can increase. Because why? The more gold we take out, the bigger the profits mean a bigger dividend pool. And over time, dividends per share can become higher. All right, moving on. So the benefits of being a shareholder, and I have to really stress this because, folks, I must admit, I'm sitting here today and I don't want to tell you how happy I am that I'm actually involved with Aureus. Some of it is personal, my feelings, but on the other hand, I have to speak to you as a public shareholder because I know I worked in many industries for many years, and I was always sometimes put at the bottom of the food chain, so to say. I'm not blaming anyone, I'm not blaming any industry for doing that to me. A lot of it was could have been in my control, but I allowed it to happen because I did not want to take ownership. And I'm going to be honest to say that. But over here in Aureus, they sort of flip that switch from the start because why? They give you ownership. I'm jumping to point number 2 first because I need you to understand why I feel this is so important. Because like I said, have worked all my life, giving 100, and I probably feel at times 150% of effort. And all I receive is maybe 10% of what my boss made from my efforts as a salary. I'm not disrespecting any of my bosses for doing that. That's just the way it is in life. But I know that I am more valuable than that 10% maybe I'm getting as a salary from my efforts that I bring to the company. So right now, the fact that Aureus is giving me ownership that I buy through these shares, that is huge to me. It's real equity ownership because it's a CIPC registered share and you will get a digital certificate with it. All right. Another thing that is beautiful to me is I did have an accident 2 years ago, but not just me. There's other people that are working for years for companies. Some of them get laid off eventually because the company shuts down. Some of them resign, and or some of them just take a retirement package. But at most cases, or in most cases, when you resign or get laid off or take a retirement package of whatever kind, you honestly find that what you end up with doesn't always keep that same level of living that you were looking for. So I know there's a story of one of our shareholders from the Indian community. I don't want to tell you the story, but I just know that it just confirmed my belief in the lack of respect to you when you work in a normal job. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to diss a normal job. I know there's people out there that are needed in normal industries, but I'm just saying Aureus gives us the opportunity of changing that around a little bit. So yeah, when you join Aureus and you have shares, you will become a lifetime dividend earner. So that means as long as the company is mining or doing any of the ventures that earn profits, you will be sharing in dividends as long as that happens. Now that is beautiful to me because I know even if something happens to me, there is the option of leaving my shares to my family if I add them as beneficiaries in my back office, which is a possibility, or not a possibility, it is possible. All right. Moving to number 3, long-term asset growth. As I said just now, the company is looking at expanding. We are not just going to stay in Kadoma. I will explain later where we're going to be going. But for now, all you need to know is when the company expands, obviously you're part of it as a shareholder, and that just means you get greater value in your shares because of this increase in long-term assets. All right. Then number 4, control of your shares. Remember, all shares can only be sold once all should, sorry, let me just confirm that again. All shares can only be sold when all of them have been sold out or all phases are done. All right, so that means when all 1.4 million shares have been sold and phase 19 is finished, then the selling marketplace will open up and the transfer window will also be available. And then at that stage, you will have three options. You can hold your shares and continue getting paid when they are due dividends, or you can transfer them to someone, or you can sell them on the marketplace. But that will be no less than $1,000 because that is what they are valued at from the start. All right. You decide how to use your assets. All right. And then shareholder benefits. This is a very simple one. When you become a shareholder, you will be added to a WhatsApp group. Generally, that's what we use for communications. And that's also where we will share any links to anything that you need to know. We do have a lot of official Aureus groups that Robert is mainly running with the onboarding of that. So if you need to be added to a group, just go through your upliner or your sponsor and make sure that you do the onboarding with Robert properly to be added to a official WhatsApp group. All right. And that is obviously where we will receive any shareholder benefits, like I said, because if you are not a shareholder, you wouldn't be in groups like that where you will see this information. All right. Important clarity. You earn dividends because you own shares. You do not need to refer anyone. You do not need to join the affiliate program, and you do not need to participate in sales because your dividends come from your shares, and that's it. Nothing from referrals. All right, moving on. Folks, one beautiful thing about where we are going to be mining in Kadoma is it has been totally untouched by everyone and anyone. The only people that are there are the community members that are living on the land. But there's no electricity, there's no water, there's no jobs there, there's no schools there. So literally, it's a greenfield, as we say. So right now, the company wants to build eco-friendly world smart villages there, which then enable that community by providing jobs, food, clean water, clean energy, clinics, and schools. And each share, when this happens, supports healthcare, education, and sustainable development of that community. And with this sustainable development also comes our sustainable development as a company. Because if we can enable them to do what they need to do as a community in mining for us, that just means we're looking after ourselves. So this is a win-win-win situation. All right, our mission is to uplift communities across Africa, not just worry about mining gold. We need to change their lives as well. I mean, how can you expect your life to change, but you can't help someone else change their life in the process when they're the ones that are doing it for you? So, folks, it's a win-win-win situation, right? I'm going to skip these slides of the proof of work because I'll show a video at the end. So let me just explain to you our 10-year plus plan. All right, Aureus plans to control 6,000 hectares, not just the 250 that we have right now. We want to go and find these pieces of land that are mineral rich across Africa. I know some other countries that have been earmarked are Burkina Faso, Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. All right. So I do know those have already been sort of looked at. I won't say looked at in terms of tested, but they have been earmarked to go and explore. Remember, exploration does take money, folks. So it's easy to say, yes, that's where we would like to mine, but it does take money to go and do the proper testing that is needed. However, we do want to get there by having more than the 250 hectares that we currently have. So we are looking at that bigger picture. If this also happens, or should I say when it happens, we will then also need to upgrade with 20 new wash plants as we are scaling up our ground that we have or land that we have available. We need to then put 20 new wash plants up per year. If that happens, then we will definitely make that 100 tons per annum. And when that happens, like I said, we will get paid once a year in April, and that will be like a beautiful amount of money. All right. So each plant, when it is created, is built for sustainable, scalable gold production. All right, moving on. We are currently in phase 9. Yes, folks, I'm going to make a slight update here in the middle of the presentation. While I'm on this slide, when do we normally finish our phases? Has anyone noticed it's a little bit overdue? Well, let me explain why. Aureus Alliance Holdings and Donovan's Dream was birthed on the 4th of August 2016. So, on the 4th of August 2026, the company was actually 10 years old. Okay. Because of that, Donovan decided to run a birthday promotion special, whatever you want to call it. It could be called many different things. But when we did a very spontaneous decision on the day to go and visit a care center that was close to Donovan's heart, we also decided to give back to that care center. And for the next, or should I say, the 10 days from the 4th until the 13th, which is the 1-3 of August this year, which is Thursday, we would be giving a little bit of money back to that community. That is from JP's side. But also because we extended the $50 price and the special buy one, get one free, it's been helping a lot of people. All right, in many ways. It's been helping shareholders come in. It's been helping upliners that don't have money to buy their own shares because they're inviting others and they're getting a little bit of a bonus as well. Then they are building their own portfolio. And at the same time, like I was trying to say, JP from his side, from his business and his connection in Aureus and the whole Aureus ecosystem, decided on the first day that we were running the promotion to give 20% of his earnings, his full 20%, to the care center. And then for the remaining 9 days, he decided to give 2.5% of the sales that he would receive to the care center. So they are literally benefiting until Thursday from that good-hearted spirit that we all felt was needed on the day when we did the birthday visit to that center. All right, folks, just to let you know, so the extension is until Thursday, 23:59. Friday morning, 00:00, phase 10 will start at $100. And we will add another 50,000 shares to that pool of shares to be sold. All right. When you buy shares, you can buy using, obviously, if you're South African, you can do a bank transfer, obviously, to the FNB account. But I do see nowadays a lot of banks are starting to use what I call PayShap, not what I call, what they call PayShap, because recently I've been into bank transfers and I see that it's happening fast. I don't want to say it's a definite, but I do see at times the payments are going a little bit quicker. The other day I got a capital payment and it happened within seconds to my FNB account. So it's brilliant when something like that happens. You just know that it's speeding up a little bit. Times are moving on. All right. So that is the bank transfer for South Africans. But if you are an international or even South African and you want to use crypto, you can use USDT on the Polygon, Ethereum, Tron, and Binance network. All right. Just make sure it doesn't matter which version of payment you use, that you use the correct proof of payment and follow the prompting of the system. If you are doing a bank transfer, you need to make sure you're using the correct reference number. Because if you make a payment and you don't give us a correct reference number, it makes it hard for us to trace the payment to you and to your account or your back office. All right. That being said, let's move on. So, folks, when you purchase money in Aureus Alliance Holdings as a general, it gets allocated to various sectors within the business. So 35% will go to mining and putting up the mines. 25% will go to the marketing and promotion part. And then 10% will go to, the corporate social responsibility side of the business. And then for your, how can I say, affiliate side of the business, the part where we are relying on the word of mouth, because that is the greatest way of marketing. That then gets 30% in total, because 15% goes to affiliates and 15% goes to the Gold Diggers competition. All right. So, folks, that is how the funds are allocated in the different sectors of the business. So, like I said, currently we're in phase 9, where we have a total of 763,799 shares at $50. This will end on Thursday, as I said. Friday morning, phase 10 starts with another 50,000 shares added to what was not sold, and that will then turn to $100. Now, this is on the 13th going to 14th of August. Now, going forward, I believe in our discussion, we then decided that the phase changes will happen every month going forward on the 14th. I'll still need to clarify that. We were just a little bit busy with the Miss Teen yesterday, so I couldn't clarify that question for today's meeting, but I will just clarify that before Wednesday, but hopefully for Friday's meeting, because JP and Donovan and them were traveling back today, and unfortunately I could not send them messages while they were traveling, because they were also going through areas where there's no reception. All right. So I will clarify that. So, folks, when we move from phase 10 to phase 11, which should be in September, we are then going to jump by $100, and that will mean the price will become $200. And then going forward, it's going to jump by $100 every month until the phase 19 is completed. All right. So, folks, when we earn dividends, we will earn quarterly from the profits once mining has begun. Quarterly meaning January, April, July, and October. All right. Aureus shares, as I said earlier on, just to clarify it near the end here, will only be sellable after all 1.4 million shares are sold, no later than July 2027. That is where they're earmarking the total sales completed for the sales of the shares. All right. And then Aureus shares are digitally represented to allow secure ownership tracking and future trading on the Aureus marketplace. Let me explain what I mean by that. So as you can see on the left-hand side, there's an image. Okay, that's not the genuine certificate. It's just a representation. You will get an NFT certificate, as it says in the title at the top, NFT certificate. Non-fungible token. You can go and Google it for yourself just to clarify. I'm not a crypto enthusiast enough to know what that means. All I do know is that it enables them to then, on a smart contract, track the ownership of the share. And when that happens and the shares are sold, let's say I sell my shares to Robert. Robert buys the shares from me. I will get 5% plus what I am charging him. I get that 5%. Why? Because I am the original shareholder. So it's a sales commission of the share to the original shareholder. Almost like what I think JP referred to it, almost like a royalty type of commission. All right. Then if Robert sells the share to, let's say, John pays Robert the money for the shares, but I will still get 5% sales commission because of that royalty, so to say, portion, because I was the original shareholder. So this is the beauty of that digital certificate. It allows us to track the ownership to you as the original owner. And if you sell your shares or they are sold by someone else after that, again, as long as you're living, you're earning from that. All right. So, folks, that is the end of the presentation for now. Thank you for being here until this time, if you are still here. If you have any questions, please feel free to put up your hand so we can unmute you, and then we will have you ask your questions so that everyone can learn from it. Because remember, at the end of the day, There is no stupid question. The only stupid question is the one we don't ask, because that means that you are not enabling yourself and others to learn from something that you know you don't understand. Maybe they don't understand. So please, by all means, ask a question if you have one. It just helps all of us learn at the same time. All right. Thank you very much. If there is anyone that has a question, please put up your hand, or you can just type in the question box. Okay, Mr. Sunda, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, how's it? How's it, Paul?
How are you?
I'm blessed and grateful, man. Thanks for asking. How do you do?
I want to second you. I'm also blessed and grateful. I'm grateful that I have beautiful people like you on a weekly basis pushing me to be great. And I'm hoping that I'm helping you push yourself to be great as well. So I like the help that we're giving each other. So thank you for that, Mr. Sanda.
Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. Mine is just a quick one, because of just a better understanding of how we are managing our risk in terms of Aureus going forward. The rainy season is almost on our doorsteps now. In the event that the rain starts again, what kind of disturbance or safety measure has been put through our mining operations?
Okay. I cannot give you a 100% answer on this. All I can tell you is JP has thought of it and the team knows what they need to do. But we are not at that level yet, because we are still setting up and we are early days. But for that to happen, to control a rainy season, we need at least a 200 ton per hour wash plant that is more fixed. And then also you will have like warehouse that is set up to then put the tailings, or should I say the pay dirt under. All right. And then you will
Yes,
have
yes,
machines that are working under should I say undercover. And then it
yes.
doesn't get affected as much with rain. But we are not there yet. So for now, I can't give you a 100% answer until we actually get to a point where we know whether we're going to be able to do that before the rain, or when the rain comes and we don't have it, then we'll obviously know we're going to struggle again. But I do know that the team, as I said in the presentation, is working hard because of all the setbacks we had earlier in the year. We are trying to catch up. We are in negotiations with a lot of big corporate companies that are wanting to come on board. We also have a lot of groups. We have a lot of, I don't see him online tonight. We have one of our shareholders, our business partners, has a connection with a group of people in another country that are wanting to do some awesome work in just, they literally, they want to buy shares with us, but they actually want to give all the profits back without taking profit for themselves. So they literally just want to make it like a, you giving us profits, but we're going to give it back to you. And they just want to make it like a circular. So they just want to help us grow the business by the money that they're putting in. So that just is very
Yes.
positive that people are seeing the opportunity of us improving people's lives. But like I said, Mr. Sander, right now, I can't definitely give you an answer on that. I do know that JP said they are looking at the option of building the wash plants in a certain way that it doesn't get affected by rain, but that's at a later stage when we can get to that. All right.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for that answer. Much appreciated.
Pleasure. No, pleasure.
Good,
Thank you. All I
good.
can say is I believe the team knows where it's going to be flooded because they've noticed that. And hopefully, when they do the mining this year, they will know where they can put certain things so that we don't struggle to get around the land at least. So, if there's a way that they can at least control where they know the water's going to be, then they can at least control that. It might give us a little bit of a better standing this year. All right. That's all I can say there.
Excellent.
All right,
Great
no
stuff.
problem.
Thank
If
you, man.
anyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. If anyone else has a question, you may put up your hand. Anyone else has a question? Otherwise, folks, if you don't have any questions, I will then close the Zoom meeting. I do have a lot of, yes, Mr. Kunal Gada. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Kunal Gada. I hope it's right. I know
Hello, can you
some
hear me, sir?
language. Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Kunal Gada.
So I have one question. This is a general question which everyone will I think they will ask this general question. So when we can expect the production gonna start, means when we can expect?
All right. Like I said, we're just waiting for the document to come back from Harare office. The EMA, which is the Environmental Management Association, or association of that's obviously within Zimbabwe. When they give us that document and they say we are all clear to go ahead, then we can start mining. So we are just waiting. It's in the final process because it's gone to them. It's been signed by us. It's been signed off from our side. We're just waiting for them to add their signature and for them to say, okay, it's an agreement now. You can now mine. So that's all we're waiting for. So we are definitely waiting for that document. And as soon as that is available, we will definitely be starting. I can tell you now, Donovan and the team, they don't want to stand still anymore. We are wanting to feel the gold in our hands. We want to show you the gold, literally show you the gold. So, folks, we are just as hungry as you because we can no longer. I can't. I don't know about you, and I don't know about Donovan. I would like to speak on behalf of others, but I can't speak for others. But I do know that all of us are expecting it. So I would gather if I say I can speak for others, I'm hoping I can, because I know there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people out there that are expecting something to happen. So I'm one of them. I'm positive, and I'm praying that that document is going to be sorted out very soon so that we can see the production starting. All right. All right. Mr. Diodona Freeman. I don't even know how to pronounce. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. Diodona Freeman, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay, so I am from West Africa, investor from West Africa. I'm from Mali.
Yes.
So we are a few investor of Aureus Alliance Holding here in Mali. I am with my community. We are actively investing in the company because we believe the vision of the company. And we
Yes. Yes.
know somehow the beginning of the production is taking late, but we understand the processes. My question is it in the program of Aureus Alliance Holding to expand the production in our area? I mean, in West Africa, because here in Mali we have some company who are exploiting gold, in many areas. I don't know if
Yes.
there is in the plan of the company. So I
All
would like
right.
to know if we will be ready for that. Sorry for my English, but I would
Okay.
understand and how
All
to
right. Did
motivate
you?
my community to invest more and more before the end of the financement. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the question. When you joined the Zoom meeting, when did you join the presentation? Because I did mention it in the presentation.
So sorry. I am just coming. I was late joining the meeting. I was busy somehow, so
Okay,
I
so you
finished.
see now, I have mentioned when that is happening. So all I'm going to
Okay.
ask you to do is I will share the link to this in the groups after this. I did mention the expansion. I did explain where the company is looking at going. I did
Okay.
mention countries. I did already mention countries, so I don't want to re-say something I've already said. So please do me a favor and just get the link later. Go and refer to the presentation. And I did
Okay.
mention in the presentation where it's going to be. Okay.
Okay, I understand. Thank you. Thank
No
you very much.
problem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But just to give you the very short answer of that, Mr. I'm going to say Freeman because it's easier to say than the other two names. Mr.
No
Freeman,
problem.
we are going to expand into Africa, whether it's west or whether
Wonderful.
it's north or it's still east or whatever. There is going to be other lands that are looked at. So yes, whether you think
Wonderful.
that your area or your country is prosperous as well within minerals or whatever, I'm sure somewhere along the line the team will get to know about that and they will go and look at it. All right. So
Wonderful.
means if you guys feel that there's something that we can look at in your country, you're welcome to let the leadership know, because remember, at the end of the day, we're all shareholders. So please do share with us if you do know of something or some place. Then the team can have a look at it when they're ready to go do exploring in your
Okay.
country. All right.
No problem. All right. Thank you very much. Amen.
Pleasure, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anyone else with a question? Anyone else with a question? If not, I'm going to let some people go to sleep because they are going to be working tomorrow. While I am also, well, I'm also going to be working, but I mean, they're going to be working harder than me because I know they are working harder than me. I can be honest enough to say, I can already see, where did I see it? Anita is online. This lady doesn't stop. I know at 6 o'clock in the morning I get notified. Please join me on my live. This lady doesn't stop. I think, let me see if the other one is here too. No, she's not here. There's another lady that's also quick to have her lives every day. Let me see some other names here. Uh, there's Jimmy. Jimmy, man, he's always busy. There's who else? Who else? Let's see. Lebogang, hey man, Lebo. Names that I recognize because they are always busy. Man, Liso, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Yo, man, folks, you guys are such an amazing. Nashi, all the way from Ghana. Nomuso, ah, man, come on, I cannot stop. You guys are so amazing. So bloody amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but you are so bloody amazing, man. Come on now. Folks, just to let you know, as you can see my t-shirt here, just to remind you, the team was at the Miss Teen Universe Eastern, or should I say Miss Teen Universe South Africa, Eastern Cape, first beauty pageant, all right? So we gained a little bit of traction there. We are, how can I say, reaching out to areas where we wouldn't normally reach if it wasn't for making these connections. If I can put it sort of in the way Neil said last night. Remember, the beauty pageant is different to mining and people putting money into ownership of companies. They're two different industries. But now, because we are trying to help people in general with our vision, and Miss Teen is also trying to help young girls become better, they basically are doing the same thing, just in different industries. So when we join them together, it's almost like having a rap artist singing with a pop artist, and you mixing their genres. So the pop appeals to the rap, and the rap appeals to the pop. So it's the same thing. You're cross-genring here. Simpiwe, you can unmute yourself. Simpiwe Mapala, you can unmute yourself. Yes.
Hi guys. Hello Paul. Am I
Good
audible?
evening. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Just a question. I see that I've gained a lot of shares, especially through my downlines. But Paul, it seems like it's I don't know whether it's been I've gained 2 or rather more than what I'm supposed to have gained, or it's just an error, a technical error. Yeah, but I've come so far. I just wanted to know whether can there be any error to show that you have maybe more than what you must have, then maybe that would be sorted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the time goes on.
All right.
Yeah.
Simpiwe, may I ask who's your upliner or your sponsor?
Guys, that's Calvin.
Say again.
That's Calvin David.
Carvin David. Okay. All right. Are you aware of all the recent promotions that have been running?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Because in the recent promotions, if any of your downliners were selling shares, you also are receiving a little bit of a bonus from that. So maybe you feel like you shouldn't have earned something, maybe without you knowing they've been working and you've been earning, which is beautiful if you look at it that way. I would love to earn money if someone else is working. Don't get me wrong. If someone else was earning, working hard, and I was benefiting from it, I mean, that's like a money, man. That's how I would see it. But just please, if you feel that there is a mistake, just reach out to Robert. Let him look into your total sales and then look at how much you've earned. If there is a discrepancy, we can just clarify it. But I do know that because of the promotions that we've been recently running, if your team has been working, some people really have been benefiting from that because their teams have blessed them. And that's exactly why the promotions were there, was to bless the shareholders coming in by giving them more value for what they're paying, but also at the same time, the people that brought them in are also benefiting a little with a little bit of a bonus share, a part of a share as well. So you may just be benefiting from that because of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, some
I
people
just
out that
thought
answers you.
I just thought I should ask because hey, when I don't want to be happy, and then boom, the
No,
following
yeah,
one, you know.
no, by all means. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, just reach out to Robert and then just let him look at it for you. Let him look at your numbers, and if he feels that there is something serious, then he will, as the lead support agent, take it further. But I haven't looked at your numbers. I'm just thinking that you're stressing about something that you actually shouldn't stress about. Because if your team's been working, I would be happy. I don't know about you.
No, I am happy. Not that I'm not happy. I am
Oh, well,
happy.
that's
Just that,
great.
so it's the thought to say, maybe if
Just to
I
clarify.
can just gain more, that means that
Yes.
they can be lowered mistakenly so,
Yes, no, definitely. I hear what
Yeah.
you're saying. I do
So
hear
that's
what,
just,
but thank you.
yeah,
Thank you for being honest enough to say that, hey, I might have got more, because how many people would do that? But thank you for that.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Florence, thank you, Simpiwe. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? Okay, no, he's gone. He's gone. All right, let's put him down. Florence Nyati. I don't know if that was said correctly. I hope my English is correct in saying Florence Nyati. You can unmute yourself. Florence? Can you hear us, Florence?
Hello, Paul.
Good evening, Florence. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I cannot complain because I'm
Oh,
speaking
okay.
to amazing people.
All right. I want to know about people from Zim, how they pay if they want to buy shares.
People from Zim, how they pay if they
Yeah.
buy shares. Okay,
Yes.
very good question, because the bank transfer is only open to South Africans. So anyone that is not in South Africa would need to pay with crypto. I say a good question because I have not gone as far as looking into their options with crypto and whether it is or is not available. So you caught me with something that I need to know and I don't. But I believe that crypto is available because I do know of people in Zimbabwe that are using crypto. So it's not like it's not allowed to be used there. So I would just say if they want to buy, they should just see if crypto is available. If it is available and they can acquire it somehow, that they go through the crypto option of buying shares.
Okay, because we don't know about the crypto and also a Binance. So
Okay,
is
hang on.
anyone who can help you?
Okay, when you say you don't know about crypto and you don't know about Binance, we as a
Yes.
company have never mentioned Binance. That's your option. So if you are wanting to use Binance, that's your department. We always tell you
Okay.
to use a non-exchange type of wallet, which like SafePal, Trust, or MetaMask, or things like that, where you have control of your money. That's what I would suggest and what the company also would suggest, rather than using exchanges, because I've heard of people experiencing problems with Binance or Valor or Luno or Altcoin Trader and things like that. All right. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend those types of platforms. So just confirm when you say you don't know about crypto, I'm not sure who you joined with or under. Yes, maybe that
No.
person is a South African and they used the bank transfer option, but the crypto version of payment is on the system. When you go to your
Okay.
payment initiation page, purchase page, all right, it will say crypto and it will say bank transfer. If you are South African, you can use that one. So you still choose which option you want to pay with. And if you choose crypto, it allows you to pay with 4 different networks: Tron, Binance, Ethereum, and Polygon network. All right, but that's all USDT. You would need USDT on those networks. All right.
Okay. Anyway, because I'm here in South Africa, and those people that want to buy, they're in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So they want to know.
So like I said, just find out if they are able to get dollars, USDT
Okay.
dollars on those 4 networks. If they are able to do that, they can buy using the the crypto version of payment, and they must just choose which network. Because remember, you cannot send Ethereum USDT to a Binance USDT wallet. You must make sure you choose whatever you're sending from, or the wallet you're sending from, whatever network that is. You've got to send it to the Aureus wallet that is compatible with that, right?
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay, Anna.
once they buy those shares, sorry.
So is anyone who can help us to them to buy the shares while they're in Zimbabwe, here in
Okay,
South Africa?
so Florence, my question to you is, who are you under? Who is your upliner? Because it seems like
I'm
someone
under
is not given.
I'm under Viola, no Zippo. Ncube.
Viola Nozipo.
Yes.
Okay, is she online right now? Do you see her on the Zoom right now?
No, I didn't check her.
Okay, so
I
that's
don't know.
possibly you possibly have been invited by someone that does not get educated on the processes. And maybe is it a lady?
Yes, she's a lady.
Okay, so maybe she herself doesn't know how to do this, so she hasn't been able to tell you. Okay, can you see Robert? Can you see Robert, the co-host? Florence? Florence, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, can you see Robert, the co-host? It says LSA next to his name. Robert Miller, LSA. Can you see the co-host?
Okay, let me check. Robert.
Robert Miller. He should come up as a co-host on your screen.
Yeah, I'm checking. Mm,
Okay, Robert, just send her a private chat with your number.
okay.
Florence, just reach out to Robert on the number he's going to send to you in chat on WhatsApp on a Zoom
Yes,
chat.
yes, I see him. Yes.
Okay, he's going to send you a private chat with his
Okay.
number. Send him
All
a
right.
WhatsApp and then let him find out who is in your team that can assist you. All right, because this is the type of training that we need to help each other as a team grow with. It's pointless
Okay.
me giving it to you. It's pointless me giving it to you, but your team doesn't know it. It's a case that we have to educate everyone at the same time. All right. So there is a
Okay.
lack. There does seem to be a lack in your team of knowledge. So we just want to make sure everyone gets it. All right.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Okay, thank
Pleasure,
you.
man. Pleasure.
Okay, bye.
Pleasure. All right. I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs., but Bright, can unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. So my question is this, I have a client today who got registered and he applied for her KYC. And she reached out to me that she wanted to buy while the company are going through her details. So I wanted to ask, she was online, she was in the Zoom meeting before, but she's out. So I wanted to know if she can be able to purchase her shares while the company are going through her KYC verification reviewing. Are you getting me? Are you hearing what I'm saying?
You are very soft. I can hardly hear what you're saying, and I'm trying to hear clearly. That's why I'm keeping quiet. I don't know if you can speak closer to the microphone so I can hear you. I hardly heard what you were saying. I must admit.
Okay, I said, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It's not clearer. It's muffling a little bit. So I'm not sure how and what you're using to speak. I don't know if it's my laptop or what, but I can't hear you that clear.
No. Okay, listen.
Can you maybe
Sorry.
type? Can you type the message and then we can help you?
Can you hear me now?
That's better. Whatever you did now, that's like chalk and cheese. Now I can hear you. Please talk
Okay,
while
sorry.
you got it there. There we
Sorry,
go.
I was using a earpiece. That is why. So
Okay, well this is better. Do it like this, please. I can hear now. My ears are now I can hear you.
okay, this is Bright from Nigeria. Good evening, everybody. So what I wanted to ask is this: I have a client that I registered today, and she finished her registration and she applied for her KYC. So the KYC is under reviewing now by the company. So she asked me if she can be able to purchase her share this evening, right now. Then I asked her to wait so that after the Zoom meeting, I will get back to her. So
No,
she was
to
in the
get
Zoom meeting. She came to the Zoom anyway, but
yes,
right
no,
now she's not
you
there.
don't need to go further. You don't need to go further because I can hear you're going to confuse yourself. Bright, you can buy
Yeah.
a share before your KYC is done, but you need to do your KYC before you get withdrawals because that is going to be needed. All right. So
Okay.
you can register. If you really are struggling with your KYC, you can bypass it in the beginning and you can still buy shares, but I will recommend to do it as soon as possible. So if she's done her KYC and it's in review, she can go and buy shares. It's not a problem. That KYC will be reviewed and maybe in the next few days it will clear. And it just means that she's done her KYC, but she can right now buy shares. It's not a problem.
All right, that is good. That is good. My second question is
All right.
this: just like
Yes.
that lady is talking about how to buy a share from somebody in Zimbabwe. I urge the company to help us for a screen record video, maybe in YouTube or whatever, so that we can be sharing it to our distance clients that is not close to us, so that when we share it, those people can be able to know how to navigate to buy their shares by themselves. I think that should be a better one.
All right, you're speaking to me. I'm the one that's in charge of that. But I'm going to put the question to you. Have you been on the Aureus YouTube yet?
No, I've not.
All right, so then why ask me to do a video when you're not even on the YouTube to go and look at it? So it's a win-win-win. You want me to do something, but you've got to also go as far as looking for it. So yes, I will do the video. I will do the videos. I will do the videos, but don't then ask me to do something, but then not go and use it. So I will make it available shortly. There was a problem with software that I was struggling with me getting this new computer. A lot of stuff was not working on my computer. With my trip with JP in the last week, we've sorted out some of the issues. He's helped some of the issues. So it's only now that I'm back at home. By tomorrow, I'm going to be back at home on my normal system, and I'm going to be starting those videos as you have requested. When those videos are available, I will make them available. And Bright, please go onto the Aureus Alliance YouTube and Vimeo channels, because most of the videos are going to be there once they are done. All right.
Can I get the YouTube link in our group on our WhatsApp group
just
chat?
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can get up here quickly. Just hang on. Just bear with me. Let me try and get the link for everyone. Let me just go and get the link for everyone. So anyone that is in the Zoom tonight that does not and is not aware of this, I'm going to put it in the chat quickly. That is the YouTube. That is the YouTube channel link. All right. For our Aureus Alliance. All right. If you look in the YouTube, in the Zoom chat, you will see the link there to the channel. All right. So that's where you can find any Aureus videos are there. I am busy, like I said, I am busy with the training videos. I'm busy doing the training videos. There's just a few that I'm short. Once all of them are done, they will be there, and you will see a training section where you will find training videos or onboarding or anything that needs clarification will be in there. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Pleasure, Bright. Thank you for putting me under pressure. I like to shine bright like a diamond, like your name. All right. Pleasure, man. All right, so Zodwa. You can unmute yourself. Zodwa. Zodwa, can you hear me? Zodwa. I don't know if I need to start singing for Zodwa, but Zodwa seems to be not hearing me.
Hi, can you hear me?
There we go. Zodwa heard me. She didn't want me to sing, you see? She knows I can't sing now. Zodwa, how are you? How can we help
Fine,
you?
thanks, sir. Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone. About the gentleman who was asking if whatever that he was receiving was more or less because he was concerned. I've got to
Yes.
say, I had the same problem. I bought the shares,
Okay.
but I received lesser shares than what I've been expecting. So
Okay.
I let it rest for 2 days, thinking maybe it's going to accumulate, but it
Okay.
wasn't going anywhere. So because I was concerned, then I contacted my upliner. So
Yes.
she let my mind at ease by phoning Robert. She
Yes.
contacted Robert, asking him about the problem that I was facing.
Okay.
Then Robert said they are busy with that predicament. So now he was asking for 48 hours to fix the problem. So
Yes.
my mind is at ease now. I'm waiting for that 48 hours because today it was a holiday. I think maybe tomorrow it will be a functional
Yeah.
day. Yeah, everything will be
Um,
functional to back to normal
yeah.
from tomorrow. So
Yes.
yes, but he
Yes.
will be contacting my upliner again. Then my upliner will come back to me. But we,
Yeah.
we
No,
always check the the dashboard. What do you call it? The what?
yeah. The
The
dashboard.
screen
Yeah.
together. Yeah, the dashboard. We
Yeah.
check the dashboard together every time. We share the screen to check the dashboard if there are some changes. So I think we'll have to check on Wednesday. We'll give him time to fix the problem. Then we'll check on Wednesday if everything is normal. So I was just letting the gentleman to relax. Maybe there are too many people who are receiving or who are seeing that problem. But Robert is still working on it. So I was just saying that.
All right. Zodwa, you explaining it a 2-minute thing, you're making it a 20-minute thing. Sorry to say that. I heard you from the start, and you just had to be clear and simple that you mentioned it. We are aware of the problem that you experience now and that you are talking about. Yes, Robert is correct. The team has and is working on it because it's a slight coding bug that JP has been trying to work on. There has been a little bit of a setback because JP himself was trying to figure the thing out and he had a problem with his computer. Unfortunately, while we were traveling on the travels that we've been having between Cape Town, Port Elizabeth or Gqeberha and Durban, JP experienced a problem with his computer where he literally could not use his computer. So that delayed it a little bit. So even though Robert said 48 hours, JP tried very hard to get another device that he could use to still keep on working on the problem. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to go into too much behind the scenes stuff to create confusion. But sometimes a small little thing of calculations is just a little bit of code that needs to be fixed. Remember, when you buy shares, the system always puts a log of what has happened. Even if it may seem incorrect now, at a later stage, once all the coding is correct, it will justify everything and rework out everything, and everything that is due to you will be paid. So all I do know, JP put out a notice the other day. And again, I'm going to put the question to you as shareholders. When he does that, are you listening to it? Because he mentioned this the other day. He told people in a voice note, in a visual, he said that there is a problem he's aware of, he's working on it. Give him time to fix it. He did say that. So I hope, as Zodwa said, that it has been mentioned that if these notices are put out, like I said to Bright as well, if you want a training video, are you going to go and watch it? So folks, I don't want to be negative. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say that a lot of the times we expect something, but when it's there and it's biting us in the face, we still don't even notice it's there. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say you're not doing something. I'm just saying notice things when you are supposed to notice things and don't stress about things that you cannot change. So for now, you can still sell shares. You may not see the correct amount initially, but somewhere along the line, the system should work out and balance it out, and you should get paid what you're due. But for now, if there is a discrepancy on your account, you're welcome to reach out to Robert and just give him your name and your username and let him just make some sort of notice of that so that we can take it forward to JP and his coding team and his a team that's working on the website, his developers, just to go and clarify that your account is not a once-off account, that it's actually general and not just you. Because maybe it is singling out certain accounts and it may just help them understand the problem if we can say, okay, it's this one or it's that one, so many people, or this was done with crypto, this was done with USDT on the Binance chain, this was done with USDT on the Tron chain. So sometimes when we get a little bit more information to understand where the problem could be, it helps the team code better or fix it better. So by all means, you are welcome to just reach out to Robert and help him with the information needed to maybe take it to the team to see then where the problem is. But I myself have alerted JP to others that have said the same thing that Zodwa, who was the one that said it in the chat just now? But the two, I forget the name. But anyway, the two of you that mentioned the problem, we are aware of that problem. So we are going to try very much to figure it out. All right. Robert, do you want to come on and just say something in closing? Because I think we are close to the end of the night. It's been already almost 2 hours. And I get smacked every time I go over 30 minutes. So I'm already like getting 4 smacks now. And I don't want to get...
Thank you, JP.
Paul. Yo, thank you. That's a compliment. If I look like JP, then I'm happy. No, I'm joking, folks. JP's hard, but he will tell you he doesn't look like me. Yes, but JP is working in the background. Thank you, Zodwa, for that. Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Robbie. Robert.
And
Take off your earphones, please, and please listen to us.
yeah, I haven't got my earphones in, unfortunately.
Oh, then that's maybe why you're not hearing us. So I just said, please give us something in closing from your side as a support agent on anything that you need us to know, or anything that you know that the system is working on, from your awareness of what you've been speaking to the team about, please, so that we can, in closing, have a little bit of good news so that we can go to sleep tonight knowing that tomorrow when we wake up, we know the lead support agent is on the job.
Well, look, basically, Paul, I think you have basically covered the general things that have been the 95% of the queries that I get, dealing specifically with the consolidations. And, you know, like today, Ruan told me about the issue with the shortages on shares and that. But they have requested 48 hours grace. They were hoping to get it done today or tomorrow sometime, and to update everything so that the system can be visually correct, so that everyone can start to see their correct number of shares. And that's why, as you have rightfully said, is that to give them 48 hours a gap so that they can try and fix the issue that is at hand. But other than that, I will be honest with you, so far, so good. Things have been running smoothly, and things have been going pretty well. So I just want to say thank you very much to all the shareholders for their part, their enthusiasm, their building of their teams, and really pushing it during this time of the special. And thank you very, very much to every shareholder out there on behalf of all the management of Aureus, the staff, the teams working behind the scenes, and to every shareholder who has a team. Well done and congratulations, guys. Thank you once again. Over to you, Paul.
All right. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. All right, folks. Remember, you're not forced to do the affiliate side of the business, but like Robert says now, there are those that are going out there and sharing the opportunity with others purely because you know you found success with something and you have found something that you believe works for you. So if this works for you and you feel that it can help someone else and it may just work for them, feel free to ask them to join you in a Zoom meeting on Wednesday night. Bring them to the affiliate version. Let me explain to them the ways that they can make money through the affiliate side of the business. And if they then also feel that they could benefit from this kind of a business and seeing it from an affiliate side of what it can do, other than still earning as a shareholder, then by all means join us again on Wednesday night at 8:30 on the very same link you clicked on tonight. It's our standard link, and it's the same time, 8:30. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do Zoom meetings. So there are still people that are asking for the link. There are still people asking what time. There are still people that want to join at 7:30 and haven't started yet. Folks, I normally open the Zoom a little bit earlier than 8:30. Every day, those days, I am online at 8:30 unless I say I cannot make it. So please, you do not need to beg, borrow, or steal the link or the number, because it is the same as you click tonight. It is the same time, and it is those days, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, unless I say I cannot make it. All right. So I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Thank you. Adios, and see you on a Wednesday for the affiliate version. All right. Thank you, folks. Enjoy your evening.